can't leave her car parked there. Nora! Is she having a wreck? Nora! 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 Oh, man.
I am doing the right thing here. I am. I mean, Natalie's a total psycho. She tried to kill Dr. Davidson, and Christian keeps getting her back. Well, word gets around that she started this fire. Jen's never gonna forgive him. She'll have to go back to the only man who ever really loved her. Me. Anyway, nobody's getting hurt here, right? Jen's at the movies, and Natalie, when she gets arrested, will finally get the help that she needs.
Natalie, we need to talk. We have to settle this Christian thing once and for all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, me too.
No, not for that. I meant for bringing me here for a late night swim. It's like the best. It's the best way to get my mind off things.
Things being...
You know, usual.
Natalie?
And Christian. I don't get it. I don't understand why he's going so out of his way to defend her. And what is he driving at with all the questions about my mom?
The hair. The red hair of the person who pushed me out the window wasn't real. It was a wig.
Oh, no. A wig? I don't think so. No, no, no. When you were in the hospital and you had this memory originally, you didn't say anything about a wig. You said red hair.
Oh, I know that, but there was something nagging at me, something bothered me, and I didn't know what it was, but I know now what it was.
But how can you be sure, really?
Suddenly, everything is so clear to me. The person I was arguing with, the person who pushed me out the window, was wearing a red wig.
Man, there is no one on this earth who wants you to get your memory back more than I do. But this doesn't make any sense. Think about it. Natalie's a natural redhead. Why would she wear a wig?
She wouldn't.
Right. What are you saying?
The person who tried to kill me, it wasn't Natalie.
Ah, this is your mind trying to protect you from a truth that is too awful to bear.
Well, it could be, but it's not.
Well, then, who pushed you?
I don't know. I mean, this is so frustrating. You know, I've had head trauma patients who've had temporary amnesia. Now I understand why they've been so upset. You get these ideas, these sounds, this information, and it just comes back to you so sporadically. It's totally out of your control.
Please, please, don't strain yourself.
Oh, I'm trying. I just need to focus on that red wig. Okay. I see the hair. Go down to the face. It was...
I know who it was.
You do? Who?
Oh, my God. It's so obvious, too. It was Allison Perkins. Poor Roxy. Poor, drunken, stupid Roxy. Always in the wrong place at the wrong time. About time.
I'm sorry we got separated.
No. You got separated. And now, since half the cops in Pennsylvania could be looking for us, would you mind telling me where the hell you've been?
I had an accident.
Nora! Nora! Thank God.
Drive! Help me! Help!
Nora, hold on.
Oh, this is gonna be cold.
Hit Nora Buchanan with your car. The Nora Buchanan.
Uh-huh.
Well, so much for keeping a low profile.
Happened so fast. I was driving along and I was thinking about how I was finally out of that nightmare of a prison and everybody that put me there.
Well, maybe you should have been thinking about keeping your eyes on the road.
All of a sudden, there she was. Just out of nowhere, she was standing there right in the middle of the bridge. I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought she was a mirage.
So you just plowed on into her.
I told you it was an accident.
Oh, yeah. In other words, the woman who you'd like to see dead more than anyone on the face of this earth just happened to do you the favor of ending up underneath your wheels?
Why is it that everything that can go wrong does go wrong?
Lindsay, with you, everything that can't go wrong does go wrong. So is she dead or what?
No, she's not dead. Why would you even say something like that?
Do the words "I" and "witness" mean anything to you?
Stop it! I'm having a really bad night.
And it's gonna get a lot worse thanks to you. We were already fugitives. It's not like we needed another reason to have the cops on our tail. If it had to be an accident, you could have at least done it right.
I'm sure that Nora didn't see who hit her.
How sure?
100%. More or less.
Where's Nora now? Well?
That's a good question.
How about a good answer?
I don't know. After I hit her, she's sort of a...
Oh, I can hardly wait to hear this. She, sort of what?
Fell
Fell?
into the river.
Nora! Nora!
Nora fell into the river.
Yes.
Great!
Not in the mood for your sarcasm.
I'm not being sarcastic. If she fell into the river, then maybe she probably drowned.
She didn't drown.
How do you know? Oh, don't tell me you waited around to see if she was all right.
I threw her a rope.
Why?
Why? Because she's a human being.
And that's supposed to be an argument in her favor?
I wasn't gonna walk away and just let somebody die.
Oh, no. You just fried Nora's brains with those drugs and you just strapped Troy to that funhouse wheel.
I wasn't trying to kill them.
Well, you could have fooled me.
They didn't die, did they?
Chance.
Well, there would have been no chance for Nora. If I had walked away and left her there. If I didn't try to save her, I would have been killing her.
And I wouldn't do that, not even to my worst enemy.
You can't leave, Roxy. Can't let you leave now that you've seen me. Why not? People do it all the time.
Allison Perkins pushed me out the window?
Yes! It makes perfect sense. She's done this kind of masquerading thing before, you know. She put on a wig and broke in here and kidnapped Jessica. No, Natalie.
Yeah, masquerading as your alter, Nikki Smith.
Yeah, right. The thing is that everybody knows how obsessed Allison is with you, and in fact, that's probably why she broke out of prison, so she could sneak in here.
And pushed me out the window. Except she couldn't do that without hurting Dave, too.
Yeah, but you're not Dave, are you? And she probably realized that and completely lost it. It's obvious she's quite mad.
There's only one thing wrong with your theory.
What?
Allison escaped a few hours ago. She was still in prison when I fell.
Oh. Maybe she broke out again.
We would have been told.
Not if they didn't know.
Yeah, but if they didn't know, she wouldn't have gone back in. Nobody likes prison food that much.
There has to be an explanation.
Miss Davis.
Oh, Officer Stokes, I'm so sorry. Any trouble?
No, ma'am. It's just a routine check.
Oh, good. Well, we're fine. We're absolutely wonderful and fine. You know what? Why don't you and the other officer go into the kitchen and help yourself to some leftover whatever's there?
Thanks, Miss Davis.
Sure, sure.
Police protection can be a real hassle, huh?
Oh, no, not at all, especially if Allison's going to come and attack you again.
Look, Vicky, I know you're just trying to help, but this whole Allison scenario, it just doesn't hold together.
No. No, I suppose it doesn't. But it's all so confusing. I mean, if it wasn't Natalie, then who was it? I mean, and who's going to put on a wig and push you out the window?
Somebody who wanted to make it look like Natalie.
No! No. Good Lord, who on earth would do something that bizarre? No, that definitely does not hold together.
Well, it does if they wanted to make Natalie look like the guilty party.
What do you mean? Frame her?
It's a possibility.
But no! Jessica was certain that she saw Natalie.
Maybe she did. Or maybe it just shows how successful the frame-up was.
Well, who on earth would want to do such a thing to Natalie?
Someone who doesn't like her? Someone who wanted to point the blame in another direction? Or both?
I know who did it. Oh, and I'm absolutely right this time. You're not gonna like this.
Why? Who was it?
Your niece, Jennifer Rappaport.
Hello?
Hi, Jen. Thank God you got your cell phone on.
Dad, is everything okay?
I'm afraid not, honey. Your mother has just escaped from prison.
Did you hear something?
Jessica, the whole point of us coming here was to not think about Natalie or Chris or your mom or your uncle or anyone else.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about?
Nice things. Rainbows, butterflies, how hot you look in that bathing suit.
Yeah, hardly.
Incredibly.
Yeah, well, you look pretty good, too.
Pretty good. I think I look sensational.
Oh, oh
But only when
really?
I'm with you.
Nice save.
Yeah, but I meant it. Jessica, you give me all kinds of confidence I never had before. Sometimes when I'm feeling like a real jerk, I just think, well, if Jessica likes me, I must be doing something right.
Seth, stop it. You do everything right. I didn't do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
What's going on?
They're arresting Natalie for the fire.
You're the one who set fire to my dad's place?
It must have been one of my other personalities.
So that's what you've been hiding from me. Natalie's crazy?
No, Jen, she's not crazy.
You're still defending her.
Come along, miss.
Christian, help me, please!
Well, Christian, it's time you made your choice. Is it gonna be me or Natalie?
I can't let her face this alone.
All I need is an alibi.
Mom broke out of prison?
Yeah, with her cellmate, Allison Perkins.
Does anybody know where they are?
No, and as far as we know, she hasn't contacted anyone, but she might. So it's important that one of us be home at all times. That's where I called you first. Where are you right now?
I went out on an errand.
Okay, listen, honey. Go back home to the house right now, okay? And I'll join you as soon as I check in on Ben and Vicky.
Okay, I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
Good girl. Oh, Jen, and listen, if your mom calls, keep her on the line until I get there. Maybe we can talk some sense into her and get her to turn herself in.
All right. Bye.
Think about what you're saying here. My niece pushed me out the window. Jen tried to kill me?
I know it's hard to believe.
Hard to believe. It's ridiculous.
No, it's not. You said yourself it has to be somebody who hates Natalie and wants her out of the way.
And that's Jen?
Uh-huh.
No way.
Oh, no. Jen despises Natalie. She's very, very jealous of Natalie's friendship with Christian. She went so far as to accuse Natalie of knocking her over in our garden shed.
Did Natalie do it?
No, she absolutely denies it.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is in order to keep Natalie away from Christian, Jen put on a red wig and pushed me out the window.
It sounds far-fetched.
Far-fetched? There's no way Jen would do something like that.
Do something like what?
Well, hello, Sam. Officer, thank you. You don't need to stay.
So what would Jen never do?
It's lunch.
Absolutely not important. What brings you here?
Well, I heard about the escape, and I thought I'd better check in on you two.
Oh, well, we're fine. We're fine.
So no sign of Lindsay or Allison?
Lindsay? Lindsay escaped, too?
Well, yeah, they were cellmates. Looks like they cooked this plan up together.
Yeah, but Lindsay's scared to death of Allison.
Yeah, well, she has reason to be. Allison is a very disturbed human being. Remember how she went off at her sentencing? She threatened the two of you, didn't she?
Huh?
She threatened your whole family.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad you have around-the-clock police protection.
But I don't think it's necessary.
No, this is no time for you guys to be alone.
But Bo's on top of it. You have nothing to worry about, Sam. And if those women know what's good for them, they wouldn't come near Landfair or even this town.
Yeah, well, if Lindsay knew it was good for her, she never would have ended up in Statesville in the first place.
Is Nora okay?
I don't know. I haven't been able to contact her.
Really?
I don't even know if she knows about the escape. I never thought I would say this, but I am praying that she's with Troy. Take it. Take it. What? It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I don't know, some kind of accident. You ended up in the river. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that you're okay.
I don't care what other people do. I'm not a killer.
Oh, no. You just hate Nora. And you're always saying how it's her fault you ended up in prison.
It is. It's all I can think about every time I hear her name or see her face.
Including when you saw her tonight?
Yes.
So then maybe, just maybe, it wasn't an accident that Nora wound up in the river.
Oh, no, it was an accident.
Oh, get real. I'm your cellmate, remember?
So what? What are you saying? That I somehow saw Nora in the middle of a dark road and deliberately aimed my car at her?
Did you?
No. She came out of nowhere. I told you it was an accident.
If you say so.
Allison, if I wanted her dead, why would I have helped her? Why would I have thrown her that rope?
If you ask me, it's just temporary insanity.
Well, I don't want anyone's death on my hands, not even hers.
Then what if someone had seen you?
No. When I saw that Nora was on her way to safety, I got out of there so that I wouldn't get caught. But I did help her, and I don't regret that.
You will. When Nora tells the cops it was you. You don't see me leaving loose ends lying around like that.
I could be a hero. All I have to do is call the cops and turn you in.
I told you, I'm sure Nora didn't see me.
I hope not. Because it's the little mistakes that come back to haunt you. And I'm never going back to Statesville. I can tell you that much. If anybody gets in my way, they won't know what hit them.
Gotcha!
Somebody did a very bad thing.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let's just be adults about this whole thing.
Let's
calm down. Stop, please.
Yeah,
no,
come here.
Please. No. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you get one freebie. But next time, you're a mermaid, Buchanan.
Thank you. I owe you one big time. What can I possibly do to make up to you?
That was weird. There's nobody in the hall.
Maybe it was just our imagination.
Yeah, you're right. You know, we're on edge and everything because of everything. I think I should probably go.
Yeah, probably.
Hello? Oh, they are? Great. Tell them I'll be right over. Thanks, bye. Antonio and the commissioner are on their way to the police station. That was the LPD. So I think we should probably head over there with a wig, huh?
I still can't believe that my mother would do something like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty freaky. Pushing her own husband out the window.
Yeah, and then trying to pin it on me. But Christian, look, if we don't believe this, how are we going to convince Bo and your brother to believe it?
Well, we'll make him believe it.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, why would Vicky do this? I mean, she'd have to be out of her mind.
Well, wait a minute. That's it. She had DID. She probably has it again.
And another personality did this. But I don't get it. I mean, I thought all the personalities were integrated or whatever.
Well, yeah, I think they're supposed to, but,
Maybe one of them got out. Listen, I better be heading back home just in case Lindsay tries to contact me.
You really think that's likely?
Well, if she's smart, I mean, she realizes what she's doing is incredibly stupid.
Well, she's certainly not smart enough to elude Bo Buchanan. I mean, you have to be really clever to do that, right?
Well, that's true enough, especially since he's not alone. The entire state's on alert. Yeah. And I'm the logical one for her to call when she panics.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't want anything to happen to Lindsay, but I certainly don't want her to hurt anyone else.
Amen to that.
So listen, I didn't expect you to be up and about so soon.
Takes more than a two-story swan dive to keep me down.
So you're feeling better?
Yeah, much. And I'm getting closer to figuring out who did this to me.
Really? That's terrific.
Ben is having a very hard time accepting that it was Natalie.
Natalie?
I'm afraid so. Oh, yes, yes. I mean, he doesn't want to face it. Of course, neither do I.
Well, I heard something about Natalie being in the bedroom at that point in time, but I never thought anyone was seriously thinking it was her.
Because it wasn't.
Well, see what I mean? See, I don't want to believe it either, but...
So, why do you?
Because Jessica and Rex both saw someone in the window just before and right after Ben fell.
But not during.
And it was Natalie.
No, or someone who looked like Natalie, someone who was wearing a red wig.
A red wig? You think that's possible?
Ben is convinced that he saw, well, that it might have been somebody wearing a red wig.
Because I know, I saw it.
See, the more I think about that, the more I think that he's still a little confused.
No, I was confused, but now I'm certain. It was someone with a red wig, and any minute now I'm going to remember who it was.
Darling, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, okay? Sam, do me a favor. Just stay with Ben. I'm going to go make him some tea. One more jog of the noggin. He's going to remember everything. This is like so swell. Great. Who the hell knows where those cops are? I got to get out of here.
You're awfully quiet.
I am?
Yeah.
What are you gonna talk about?
Whatever you were just thinking about.
You won't like it.
Uh-oh. Chris and Natalie. And here I was, so proud of myself. I thought I got your mind off those two. Made you feel lots better.
No, you did. You made me feel much better.
Just can't get your mind off them, huh?
I don't know, it's so weird, you know? I mean, Natalie, whatever. I'll probably never get to know her, but Christian?
You know him.
Yeah, really well. He wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. You know, I just don't understand why he's going so out of his way to protect Natalie. I saw her standing in the window, Seth.
I believe you. Rex said he saw her too.
Yeah, then why is Christian acting like we're the liars and Natalie's the one telling the truth?
Do you really think that something like that could happen? I mean, someone who integrated all their personalities would just fall to pieces all over again?
Beats me. But we know what your mom did, Natalie. We'll just leave the rest of it to people that know more about this kind of stuff than we do. All we have to do is get this to the commissioner.
Wish I could zone out for a little while. Not think about anything.
You ready to go?
Yeah. Ready.
All right, so, let's go.
Right.
Sorry.
Christian, wait. There's something I have to say.
Oh. Now, what a surprise.
Were you going somewhere, Mrs. Davidson?
No. Oh, no. I thought I heard a noise. And of course I did. It was you. So what brings you here?
I just came by to see Jess.
Oh, she's not here. She's out with Seth. It's kind of late, don't you think?
Yeah, I know, but I just, well, I know that she might need a friend right now with everything that's going on with Dr. Davidson. How is he?
Oh, he's doing a lot better. Thank you very much. Well, good night.
I heard that Natalie moved out.
Yes, best that way, really. It's much quieter now. That's the way we like it.
Yeah, probably a good idea, you know, I mean, with what she tried to do to Dr. Davidson.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a terrible thing to think that about your own daughter, but that is a very deeply disturbed young woman.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
Lord knows what I'm going to hear that she's done next.
Almost. We're getting close. Come on. We can do it. Come on. Come on. Right.
I'm sure Nora didn't see me.
No, you just stopped and threw her a rope. No, she couldn't possibly have seen you.
I told you I don't regret helping her. I did everything I could.
Including running her down in the first place.
It wasn't my fault. What was she doing on that bridge anyway?
It's a free country. Not including us, of course.
Leave it to Nora to be somewhere where she doesn't belong just so she can complicate my life.
Well, you came very close to simplifying hers tonight. For good.
She's probably already safe and sound. In her darling Troy's arms. The man I was supposed to marry. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. It's over now.
If we're lucky.
Oh. Where's RJ?
I sent him home. Where's the car?
In the garage. I'm sure nobody saw me pulling in.
Nobody can get a look at us. We can't be spotted by any nosy neighbors.
You know, even so, I think we should go down to the basement.
No, not the basement.
Well, why not? Is there something in there that you don't want me to see?
There's something in there you don't want to see. Believe me.
Like what? Like a rat?
Yeah, a rat. A big one.
Dr. Davidson, looking good. You must be feeling better.
Yeah, thanks. I'm getting there.
Mr. Rappaport.
Hello, Al.
Look, I know that I'm probably not your favorite guy in the world, and you have every right to be angry with me. I messed up big.
Yes, you did.
You know, I'm trying really hard to make it up to her, you know? And she's amazing, you know, the way she's forgiven me.
She's a very forgiving girl. She makes me proud that way.
Yeah, you know, we're sort of friends now, and that's really important to me.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess. And speaking of Jen, I should get home to her.
Well, there's no need to do that. She's not home. She's at the movies.
Actually, no, she is. We're having a little family emergency. My mother just escaped from prison.
And she knows about it?
Yeah, I just talked to her. I told her to go home in case her mother calls.
Good seeing you. I have to, go now. What have I done?
wanted to say that I'm so grateful for everything you've done. I've never had such an amazing friend before.
Well, you ought to have a lot of friends, Natalie. You're a pretty terrific person.
Yeah, pretty terrific at taking up all your time. But anyway, once we get the wig to Bo, then, you know, it'll all be over, finally.
And then?
And then, I won't have to worry about going crazy or going to jail. And you can get on with your life and fix things with Jen.